A hurricane has struck Mexico's southern coast with fierce winds and heavy rainfall overnight. Hurricane John intensified from a tropical storm to a Category 3 hurricane in just a matter of hours. Forecasters are warning people to make preparations as up to 20 inches of rain could fall in the region each day until Thursday. Meanwhile, a 5-month-old baby and a grandmother are both missing in Italy as floods have devastated Tuscany. Divers, rescue dogs and drones have been deployed in the search for the pair following days of torrential rain in the province of Pisa.
We've seen numerous rainfall records broken across a huge swathe of central southern England in the last couple of days. And some of our data sets go back as far as the 1800s, so that's really saying something. In the most extreme locations, we saw around 4 to 6 inches of rain collect in just 48 hours. And those locations included parts of Bedfordshire and Oxfordshire. And we're not out of the woods just yet.
And for those cleaning up after the deluge, like this community in Oxfordshire, I'm afraid it's not good news in your weather forecast. The break from the rain is going to be pretty short-lived. Lucy has the forecast.
The clean-up's underway in parts of England, hit by flash flooding. Some places saw more than a month's worth of rain in just 24 hours.
Well, AFC Wimbledon's match versus Newcastle in the League Cup, which was planned for today, has been called off due to flooding. The stadium at Plough Lane has suffered flooding due to the rain from Sunday to Monday night. The tie will now take place at Newcastle's ground on October the 1st.
Hello. We have seen a lot of extreme rainfall over the last couple of days. Woburn in Bedfordshire had 102 millimetres of rain recorded on Sunday, but on Monday it was really Oxfordshire's turn to see some absolutely horrendous conditions, widespread flooding and some severe disruption. In South Newington in Oxfordshire, we recorded about 98 millimetres through the day. That's about a month and a half's worth of rain.
I know there are a lot of people who had a rough couple of days
Miserable,
with that awful rain. Carol's here with us this morning and she's standing in front of a blue sky, which I think gives us cause for optimism. Come on, Carol.
Yes, it does, Sal. Good morning, everyone. For today anyway, but there is more rain in the cards as we go through this week. And by the end of the week, it's going to turn much colder than it has been. But today, for most, it's going to be a day of bright spells, some sunshine and a few showers.
A lot of beer.
2 pints, I think.
Is that what it is?
2 pints.
I think maybe me and Carol need to go and investigate.
Oktoberfest. There you go.
Yeah.
That's
Shall
what
we?
she was on her holiday, wasn't it, Carol?
I think that's a brilliant idea, Sal. I'm game if you are. Good morning, everybody. This morning it's a fairly cloudy start to the day. There's some misty conditions, some patchy light rain and some drizzle, but a lot of that will give way to brighter sunny skies and some showers.
Good morning, John. No, it isn't. This has been dubbed Bedford's New River or Bedford's New Water feature. But as you say, this is the main A421 between Bedford and Milton Keynes. And as you can see, it is completely submerged. And that is 2 days this has been like this. I was here yesterday and the water has not gone down.
Good morning, both. Good morning to you too. This morning it's fairly cloudy, there's some patchy drizzle and some mistiness around, but today, generally speaking, is going to be drier, where it was so wet yesterday, especially across parts of England.
Yes, John, it's not just humans that have been affected, but animals as well. I am at Mortain Retreat, a farm that on Sunday had about 60 animals here. That was until the floodwaters arrived. You can see some of the remnants of the flood.
There are still, though, a number of flood warnings in force. 25. The last time I checked, these flood warnings issued by the Environment Agency. They affect areas across the south and the east of the Midlands. Hi there, Ben. Thank you. Good afternoon. Some slightly brighter skies over the floodwaters today. The weather has calmed down a little bit in those areas that had so much rain over the last few days.
Because the weather's been so dodgy. We're actually okay today. We have got some more flooding photos, though, that came in from yesterday and the night before. Look at that. That's Ruislip Manor tube station. A bit of a disaster. Yeah. There's going to be a bit more rain tomorrow, getting a bit worse as we go through the day into the evening. We haven't got any warnings in place at the moment here, but there might be 10 to 20 mils maybe in the evening, maybe a bit more locally. So just everyone, just beware, but hopefully you'll be okay. Let's take a look. Here's the forecast. Well, it's been said before, but this week a little bit grey in greys, and we've got more of that to come as we go into tomorrow, because there'll be some showers and then some more persistent rain later on into Thursday. A bit of sunshine, but further showers, and it's damp for Friday as well, but also turning a bit cooler. The good news is that hopefully the bulk of it will have cleared by Thursday morning, but further showers expected on Thursday along with a bit of sunshine. And note on Friday, along with the rain, those temperatures are getting cooler by day and by night. Cheerio.
More water.
Yeah, certainly is, Sophie. More flooded ground out there, including here in Warwickshire, of course. And while it's been drier today, there are still a number of flood warnings, 23 at last count, in force, mostly across the South Midlands. Plenty of flood alerts too. In a moment, we're going to get a check on the weather, which has been causing all sorts of havoc. But first of all, Gorsa, just watching that, have you got a head for heights?
See, any excuse to keep my head in the clouds, and yes, I love heights. I love anything with adrenaline junkie that's in me, yeah. I've actually done a skydiver.
Have you?
Yeah, I have indeed.
God. Do you know, I'm finding out lots and lots of things, but bring us the weather first and we'll chat after.
I will do, yes, indeed. So we have had plenty in the way of sunshine around, breaking through the cloud today. Although for many of us it has stayed cloudy, we have had some sunny spells. So a brief respite from all that rain that we've seen in recent days. It's been a much drier day. This lovely picture has been sent in by one of our weather watchers in Wisley in Surrey. But there is a change on its way, I'm afraid, again, as we look ahead to the next few days.
After such a remarkably wet start to the week, we've had something of a drier respite today, but more wet weather to come as the week wears on. Showery outbreaks of rain becoming a little steadier as we go into the latter stages of Wednesday into Thursday. Generally speaking, a good deal of cloudy sky and turning colder as the week wears on as well. Temperatures set to slide both by day and by night.